No fingerprints, no DNA, and no witnesses.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Who are we hiding from today?
A single decision in the dark can make you a victim or a criminal. A break-in, a punch, a knife, or a misunderstanding.
Hi, welcome to Luske. This is Suske.
And I am Master Mingo.
Okay, but seriously, if someone attacks me and I survive, I'm the victim. Period. End of story.
You would think so, but in some places, the law does not care that you survived.
Are you saying surviving a literal attack isn't enough? That I could go to jail for not dying?
The problem is simple. Your brain reacts in milliseconds, but the law judges in hindsight. Let us begin. Imagine this. You wake up, it's 2 a.m. Someone inside your house. You grab a weapon, you shoot, they die.
What else are you supposed to do? I mean, they broke into your house in the middle of the night.
If you live in the USA, in most states, the castle doctrine protects you. The law assumes you had a reasonable fear for your life. You are legally justified.
Whew, thank God, because I'm not offering a midnight intruder a cup of tea.
But what if you live in South Korea?
Do I still go to jail?
Almost certainly. South Korean law demands strict necessity and proportionality. You are expected to retreat, hide, or use non-lethal force. Shooting an unarmed intruder is considered excessive defense.
Retreat from my own living room?
Yes, and in Iran, the law focuses on gradual escalation of force. You are expected to warn them. Use minimal force, escalating only if absolutely necessary. You cannot just skip straight to lethal defense.
But I just woke up. I'm terrified. And my brain can't calculate a gradual escalation at especially 2 a.m. That's stupid law.
Exactly. Because of sleep inertia, your cognitive processing is cut in half. Your amygdala hijacks your brain. There is zero rational processing happening when you wake up to a threat.
So, what feels like an obvious survival is judged completely differently depending on where you sleep. I mean, that's fucking terrifying.
Let's just change the scenario. Someone walks up, punches you in the face, and steps back.
That's a no-brainer. I instantly hit back.
You retaliate. One punch. They hit the concrete, crack their skull, and die.
So what? That's self-defense, and they started it.
No, that's where law separates defense from revenge.
Revenge. For God's sake, it happened 3 seconds later. It's a reflex, not revenge.
In the US, the moment they stepped back, the imminent threat ended. In South Korea, because you hit back after the initial strike, courts often treat it as a mutual two-way assault. You aren't defending, you are just participating in a street fight that ended in homicide.
But they hit me first. I mean, doesn't Iran let you defeat your honor?
Defend? Yes. Retaliate? No. In Iran, if the immediate danger is over, striking back is a separate crime.
How exactly am I supposed to just turn off my anger magically in half a second?
You can't. Your adrenal glands just dumped cortisol and epinephrine into your bloodstream. Your heart rate is over 140 beats per minute. Your brain is locking you into a combat state. The body continues the fight after the law says the fight is over. Now imagine, you're at a park. A stranger grabs your kid.
I'm using lethal force, thank you. I don't care what the law says.
Most people wouldn't. In the US, defense of others doctrine generally allows you to step in the shoes of the victim. If lethal force is justified to save the child, you can use it.
Good. What about the other places?
In Iran, the defense of family and honor carries immense legal and cultural weight, provided it's strictly necessary. But in South Korea, the courts will still coldly evaluate proportionality. Did you have to kill them to free the child? Or could you just have tackled them?
If someone touched my kid, I'm not doing a math equation on proportional force.
Biologically, you can't. This is an evolutionary override. Freeze or fun responses disappear. Your survival hierarchy completely shifts to the protection of your offspring, disabling any thoughts of long-term legal consequences. This is where law and instincts stop speaking the same language. Let's test that instinct. A man stands several meters away from you. He pulls out a knife. He hasn't moved towards you yet. Not yet. You pull a weapon and shoot.
But they could kill you in seconds. They have a weapon, obviously, as you said.
In the US, courts and police understand the 21-foot rule. A person with a knife can close 7 meters in 1.5 seconds. The threat is considered legally imminent.
That makes perfect sense. Finally, some logic.
But in South Korea, because they were stationary, the immediate physical infringement hadn't started. The courts expect you to use that 1.5 seconds to turn and run. Same in Iran. If you can safely escape, necessity dictates you must.
Run away from a guy with a knife? What if I trip? What if I just freeze?
That's the psychological reality. Under extreme stress, you experience tunnel vision. Your peripheral sight collapses. Your brain inflates the size of a threat and distorts time, making the attacker feels inches away when they are actually across the room. The closer danger feels, the shorter reality becomes. You are cornered in an alley. You fight back hard. The attacker realizes they are losing, turns around and runs away. You pull your weapon and shoot them in the back.
They're escaping. I have to stop them before they come back with their friends.
They are no longer an imminent threat.
What the hell? They literally just tried to kill me. Not imminent danger.
Across almost every legal system in the world, the US, South Korea, and Iran, the exact second their back is turned, your justification collapses. You are no longer the victim. You are now the aggressor.
But my heart is pounding. How I know they are not running to get a bigger weapon?
Because of adrenaline lag, your nervous system takes minutes, sometimes even hours, to flush out the stress hormones. Your brain is physically incapable of emotionally accepting that safety has turned just because the attacker turned their shoulders. Your body stays in war after the war is already over. Final scenario. An aggressive stranger corners you in the dark. They reach quickly into their jacket. You see the glint of a gun. You shoot.
Easy. It's me or them.
The police arrive. They search the body. There was no gun. It was a cell phone.
Wait, so you are guilty even if you were right? Even if you actually believed you're gonna die?
In the US, the law uses a reasonable belief standard. If a jury decided an ordinary reasonable person would have also thought that phone was a gun in that dark alley, you might be acquitted.
And the others?
In strict systems like South Korea or Iran, a mistaken belief might mitigate your sentence, but it rarely fully justifies a homicide. You killed an unarmed person.
But my brain literally saw a gun.
Because of the weapon, focus effect and sensory distortion. When terrified, your brain stops processing real-time visual data and switches to predictive perception. It fills in blanks, and based on your worst fears, you hallucinated a weapon to prompt yourself to survive. You don't see reality, you saw survival.
So what are you supposed to do? Nothing? Just let yourself get hurt so you just don't go to prison?
The law asks, what is reasonable?
That's stupid in so many ways. And the brain says, I was just trying to survive.
Sometimes you survive the attacker, then you have to survive the courtroom. Self-defense is the only moment where surviving is not the end of the story.
What would you guys do in these scenarios? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Hit that subscribe button.
This is Luske.